Hi, my name is Canyon Prince, and welcome to day 11 of the Human Reboot Experiment. So, yesterday I posted a video about the Ace Magic computer that I got on Amazon for 300 bucks and told you a little bit about what I was doing. So, I spent the rest of yesterday installing everything. Those computers are pretty notorious for coming with malware and spyware and stuff. So I did a scan, it was clean, but I decided to reinstall Windows anyway, just in case. So I did that and then got OpenClaw up and running and then was setting up security um, things that AI Surfer suggests you do. And in the course of that, I kind of broke something, um, and which is the case with all of this stuff with AI and virtual production and all those things. It's like people, anytime you're working with new technology, that there's not like a lot of documentation and things. It's trying out things, pushing things as far as you can, sometimes breaking them, getting set back a couple days, and then doing work to get back to where you were. Sometimes it's frustrating, but that's part of the whole thing. So I did that for a while last night, and then got some sleep. Had a couple meetings this morning, and then I got back into it, and so it is set up and fully operational. So I just wanted to show you real quick. So with OpenClaw slash CloudBot, they've been called a couple different things. Basically, it can live on virtual servers, so people are like paying companies money per month to have it hosted on their cloud and stuff. I'm trying to build all of this AI stuff to live as locally as possible so that I can kind of control what goes out into the world, especially developing projects and doing things like that. I want to keep everything internal. So that's why I opted to put OpenClaw on its actual own system that lives here. And so it's there. And then basically I can communicate with it on that actual computer, which is right over there. Or I can set it up to communicate with it various different things. So options are Discord, Slack, WhatsApp, Telegram, all of those, and I think there's some more as well. But basically, so I set it up for Telegram, and you can see right here I installed Telegram on this computer so that I can show you guys what's going on. But basically, this is the whole chat system here that we've been kind of working on. And basically, at the end now where we're set up, we've set up all the security and things so that like only I can talk to it. So a random person can't find this Claude bot somewhere and start talking to it. Like it only answers to me. So we got all that set up, and basically now it's a good. Let's. So I named him Banyan, which is a name when I first started messing with AI and stuff that my girlfriend geniusly came up with. It's like Canyon 2.0, like the beta version of Canyon. So we decided to call him Banyan. So Banyan is my AI counterpart. So good, let's make Banyan real. Give me quick answers to these. And these are just some questions it's asking. So I'm basically training. So what kind of presence should I have? Like, how do I want Banyan to speak and interact? If I want calm and sharp, warm and protective, blunt and efficient, playful but competent. And then what should I help with the most? You can do personal assistant stuff, technical troubleshooting, reminders and follow through, writing messages, research, life admin. Like basically, this thing can do as much or as little as I ask it to do because it now lives in a computer. It's embodying a full computer now. How proactive should I be? So low state is only when I ask it something, it does something. Medium is it suggests useful things, but it doesn't nag me. And then high is it's like constantly checking in, reminding me, noticing loose ends and things and stuff like that. And then any hard boundaries, and this goes back to security again, like examples of that are never message anyone else without asking, don't buy, post, send externally without approval, don't be overly chatty, wake me up only for urgent things. So this thing you know, with the right setup, it could run social media, it can handle all my emails, it could like pay my, monthly bills, it could book travel accommodations, find hotels, like literally anything. Um, but we have to be careful, right? Because we're giving a computer, an AI, full reign over our life. So, that's why you set up the security and also like set up certain things. So that computer is clean. It doesn't have any of my information from this system here that I mainly work with or my phone or anything like that. It has its own email address, which I set up so that, it's not like if it goes haywire one day, it's not going to be spamming people from my email. And then eventually I will set up a credit card or a debit card or something that is just for it so that if it again does go haywire or something, will only max out whatever that is and won't, get into my actual finances and things. Um, and then, these are built with APIs, so you can choose different APIs. Like right now, this one is set up for when it does searches and stuff. It works on Perplexity because Perplexity has a deal with PayPal right now, where if you're a PayPal member, which most of us are, you can get a year of Perplexity for free. So I have that. So I'm using Perplexity API for that, and then I'm using OpenAI for everything else because I have an OpenAI ChatGPT Pro account. So it's built into that with authorization. I prefer Google Gemini, but I've seen a couple videos where Gemini has, OpenAI has come out and said, like, hey, we authorize the use of OpenAI with OpenClaw. So they've kind of embraced it. Gemini right now hasn't done that. And there's been stories I've heard of like people getting just shut down, like their Google account shut down for using Google and Gemini with OpenClaw. So I wanted to steer away from that. So that's why I went with OpenAI. And then uh, the last thing, it's do you want me to remember personal preferences long term? You can say yes or no, or only if I explicitly say remember this. So that's a big thing too. Like when you're working with ChatGPT or Gemini or any of these, like the memory, some models have a longer memory, some models have a shorter memory. And so with OpenClaw, you can put certain things in like long-term memory, like its name and all of these like hard fast rules. So I just wanted to show you guys that. That's what this thing is doing right now. Again, I'm leaving town for a bit, so this thing will be running. You guys saw it yesterday. It's this big. It's like powers off like a 64-watt power adapter. The fan, I can't even hear it at all. So it's very low footprint. So it'll just run the whole time I'm gone. And then I can just, on my laptop through Telegram on my phone, I can interact with it and kind of start testing it and seeing what I can get it to do and things like that. So it's super exciting. Again, this is like new technology. It's been around, I don't know, for a few months or whatever. So I'm a little bit behind the curve on the people who like got in on this day one. But the nice thing with tech is, you know, in a lot of spaces I've always been like way ahead of the curve and done something, and that comes with its own set of challenges and stuff. So I feel like this is a good time to get in on this and really AI as a whole, like this is the time to get in, because if you wait too much longer, you're going to be left behind. So that's one reason that I'm doing all these videos and trying to like download as much knowledge as I have to everybody so that everybody can benefit from this and nobody gets left behind, and we all live our best lives, traveling through the world, doing the things that we love, and letting AI take care of all the like menial tasks that suck up the majority of our time in life. So, thanks for watching today. We will be back tomorrow for day 12 of the human reboot experiment, and we will, I promise, get back into the journal app that we were designing. We'll bring that over into Google Studio AI, and we'll keep trucking on that. So as always, thanks for the likes, the comments, the follows, and the shares. If there's anything you want to see, hit me up in the comments or DM me, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.